As the 2020s begin, one musician is sharing the joy of music from the original Roaring 20s. As he puts it, music that really swings never goes out of style. Our Stephanie Simon has the story.
Band leader Vince Giordano has spent his life celebrating the music of the 1920s and 30s.
I've kept the Roaring 20s alive for over 40 years, so it was always roaring in my life. And now that we're back in the 20s, this is a wonderful time to tip our hats again to this great era.
The Brooklyn-based musician and his band, the Nighthawks, not only play the music of the 20s and 30s, they do it on instruments made back then. They have a regular gig at the Iguana Supper Club in Midtown, often accompanied by the Honey Taps dancers.
It's just hard not to smile when you see everybody together.
Giordano fell in love with this swinging style of music and dance as a child.
My grandmother's old phonograph record, she had thousands of old jazz 78s from the 20s. She was a flapper, and I was allowed to wind up the old Victrola and sit there for hours and hours listening.
Giordano played in bands in high school and the Navy. He started this big band in 1976, using older musicians who actually played in the 20s and 30s, because his contemporaries were not interested in this kind of jazz and swing. But as his older bandmates retired or passed away, Giordano has found young musicians eager to join the party.
I think this is one of New York's best kept secrets. You get this blast of sound that really sounds like what it must have been like in the nightclubs in the 20s and 30s.
Big bands fell out of favor in part because they were expensive to keep together. Giordano faces the same financial challenges that his musical heroes did. But he's not only persevered, he's thrived. He arranges music for TV and film, including The Joker and The Irishman. He often appears on screen as well, and won a Grammy Award for his work on the HBO series Boardwalk Empire. The music is so energizing that when Vince Giordano's Nighthawks play here, they do 3 sets a night without missing a beat.
I have a collection of music here, over 2,500 charts, so I try to keep it fresh and new.
Giordano and the Nighthawks play Monday and Tuesday nights at the Iguana Supper Club. For details, go to vincegiordano.com. Stephanie Simon, New York 1.